Welcome back, everybody. We are on another episode of the Inner House podcast. Please make sure you go like, comment, and if you haven't checked us out on Spotify, please do so. And make sure you give us a 5-star review if you're really enjoying our content. If you're back here and this is not your first time coming back and you haven't subscribed, please do so. That means so much to us. But without further ado, I'm joined by my co-host, Guero, aka Jose.
Hello, our people, our watchers. How are y'all doing? And our listeners on Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify right now, hello.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
And we hope this audio is still pretty good for you guys because we have been enjoying it.
Oh, you talking about the...
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what audio?
Pablo's like, I didn't sign anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
We have, I'm going to apologize in advance right now. So the next 4 to 3.5 months, I'm going to be talking a lot about me running, not necessarily me running my marathon, but my experiences throughout me running my marathon. So just let's get started. One thing I really wanted to talk about was the other day. I don't know. I know it's a thing, but let me know down in the comments if you guys ever got it. But runner's high. Mm-hmm. What's your experience with runner's high? Because I feel like everybody has different experiences whenever you start feeling the runner's high coming on.
Yeah.
So like whenever you start feeling it coming on.
Is that camera recording?
Let me see.
Well, does it show red?
No.
Oh, then it's not recording. I think it turned off.
We can restart. We're only 4 minutes.
Well, no, it's okay. You can fix it real fast, or if you want, I can fix it. It's completely off right here. Turn it off, and then I think it's because the battery is kind of loose, so just press up on it a little bit and then turn it back on. What does it say?
Writing to the memory card was not completed correctly. Recover data.
It's alright. Just hit cancel.
It says enter or cancel. You said cancel?
Yeah. So we're having some technical difficulties. This will either be cut out or it'll continue. What does it say?
Unable to use memory card. Format? Question mark.
Yeah, format it.
So enter.
Yep.
All data will be deleted.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and format it.
Formatting memory card.
I don't have anything on there I need to save.
What does that mean that it's unable to use a memory card? That's just because there's an error with the camera or the memory card?
Something with it recording it and putting it on the memory card must have fucked up. And formatting it just means it deletes everything and restarts the camera or the thing from scratch.
So now just hit record?
Yep. Okay, bet.
I'm going to leave it like this so we can see if it turns off again.
Yeah, well, it's normally like that, but I don't know why. Okay, bet.
Well, I think we had it because during the live we could see ourselves through the laptop.
But yeah, so I've experienced runner's high back when I used to run a lot when I was living in Okinawa, Japan. Mm-hmm. I did a lot of running, bro. Mainly because that's literally the whole thing.
Yeah.
But because I trained to get my 3 mile, because every year, once a year we got tested on our PFT, which is you run. Well, so the order of events is you start off with max pull-ups, and then you go with max crunches in how much you can get in under 2 minutes. Now they transition from crunches to planks. So they don't do crunches anymore. They do planks. You have to hold it for like X amount of time. And then after that is followed up by a 3 mile run for time. And I would do it and I'd get like 22 or 21 minutes. But I'm like, all right, dude, I wanted to break the under 20 minute mark. Mm-hmm. So I trained so hard. Like I would run from one side of the base to the other side. And that would be my warm up for the gym. I'd hit the gym. I'd go to the sauna. And then I'd run for like 40 minutes around base and just pull up bars everywhere. And every single time I ran across the pull up bar, I'd hop on and do 5. And then hop off and keep on running. See another one.
You were going at it then.
Bro, yeah. And then I had a baby. And then I gained like 80 pounds. Anyways. But yeah, I would run and I put my headphones on. And then I would just have a water bottle, my phone in my hand, and I would just be fucking going, dude.
Okay, but when you get the runner's high, how do you feel? Because I feel, I want to know if it's the same experience I have. Like, what is your body? Is there a specific moment that you're like, oh, like I'm feeling the runner's high, like it's getting to me, or is it just like cutthroat, like I got the runner's high now, I can go on forever?
Okay, hold on. I know what you mean. Like, can I tell when I'm in the runner's high or not?
Yeah, or when you're getting it.
So at first, definitely not. When I first was starting to get it, I would be done with the run, and then I would think back to the run, and I was like, "Oh shit!" During this part, okay. I wasn't tired. Like I wasn't even breathing hard. I was just breathing normally, and then my legs were just going. It was so weird.
Yeah.
It feels like your body is on autopilot, and you're just going and just running. But then the more and more I ran, the more I started to like recognize when it would come on, and then it went to me realizing it at the end of a run, to where I realized once the runner's high was done during the run, and then I realized when I was in it, and then I could, and then after that, I could feel it come on. And normally for me, while I'm running, and I'm getting like I'm about to get that runner's high, I feel like sprinting.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like, bro, like I'm just gonna fucking
like you have
go.
All this adrenaline through you.
Yeah. And my mistake was that I would let that take over and I would run. I would just be like,
you just gas yourself out.
Yeah, and then I would just take off. But then I'd be dead at like so quicker.
Yeah.
So much quicker. But I learned to just like, all right, you know what, just keep the pace like I'm keeping, use that energy, kind of store it. And then that's when I would get that high. That energy I feel like would kind of store in my body, and then it would get released over like a longer period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me is a little different. So I'm kind of the same boat as you as far as like I didn't realize when I was getting the runner's high until after I looked back at my run. I was like, oh, throughout this part I didn't feel tired, my legs were just moving. But just recently, this past couple days when I ran, I got this tingly feeling on my face.
Oh shit! What the heck?
Yeah. And as soon as I felt it, I'm like, oh shit! Like I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So now now I know when I'm gonna get runner's high because my face starts tingling.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it just, I feel the adrenaline in my face, and it just feels like I just want to sprint. Like I'm ready to go.
Yeah, dude.
But it's just, it doesn't tingle the whole time. The Peter tingle or spider tingle. But it doesn't tingle the whole time. It's just a good 10 seconds that it does it.
Right.
And then after that, I'm like, oh, it's like entering like a new mode.
Yeah. You enter like a flow state. You almost go ultra instinct.
Yeah, it feels so nice.
Yeah.
And especially since now I've got some new running shoes.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got.
Oh, you said Brooks,
yeah,
right?
I got some Brooks. And it was nice because we went to Going Gone. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's kind of it's a store.
Yeah, so it's like
you could explain it better.
Yeah, so it's from Dick's Sporting Goods, and it's essentially like their discount store. It's all the stuff that has been returned or was claimed damaged, but it's not actually damaged. So they sell it for a discounted price at the store, and it's called Going Gone by Dick's Sporting Goods. And you can find stuff there for like, bro, like 50-70% off.
I got this hat there for 50% off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And I got my Brooks there for $40 off.
Yeah, dude, it's nice, huh?
And then I got an Adidas shirt there too for almost 70% off. So the amount that I spent with those 3 items was the original amount of the actual Brooks. So I got 3 items for the price of 1 pair of Brooks.
Yeah.
But the Brooks are so nice.
Is that your first time having Brooks?
Yeah.
Or like anything outside of Adidas?
Yeah. For running and exercising, that's my first time ever having a different brand.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's great. I love it. I immediately don't want to go back to Adidas.
For the running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think Brooks specifically Adidas specifically makes running shoes too, but I think Brooks are a little bit better at it.
Yeah, it's like on the live, that how we were talking. Shout out to the live. You guys don't. Whenever we normally record Tuesdays, but if you're following us on Instagram, we say when we're gonna go live, and we do like a 30-minute recording session before these actual recordings. So join us there. But on the live, I said that, oh fuck, I was trying not to lose it the whole time.
Talking about running shoes.
Oh, because you asked me if I like to go to a breakfast specific spot or go to somewhere that has breakfast in the morning and transitions over.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, and like they start with breakfast and then they transition to lunch. Adidas is that. Adidas does soccer, they do football, they do baseball, they do basketball, they do all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Brooks, they're running.
Yeah.
That's it, just running. They have I don't even know if they have apparel. They might have like some clothes and socks,
like shirts or something, like running shirts.
Yeah.
Running
but they're
shorts.
all focused on running. So you can't just find like a Brooks soccer cleats.
It's not a thing.
Is literally, and you will never find it because their whole thing is running. So you have that on your feet now.
Oh, it did.
And it feels
so
great,
nice.
huh?
Yeah. I broke them in just a couple days ago. It was Saturday actually that I broke them in. So yeah, a couple days ago. And dude, it literally felt like I was running on clouds.
Yeah.
I was in between two pairs of Brooks, and the other pair that I didn't end up getting felt kind of heavy for running shoes. Like they were the same size and everything, but I think the specific model of that shoe was I honestly think it was called like the Beast or something like that. Okay. The shoe is like pretty hefty, but some people might like running like that. But specifically me, I wanted a shoe that didn't feel like I had the shoe on.
Right, it almost feels like you're running barefoot, right?
Yeah. So the ones that I got are like that. I can show them to you after the recording, but they're like that, and they're just so nice because the front of the shoe is very padded. So like when you're stepping with your sole. No, like almost like the toes.
Yeah, like the balls of your feet.
Yeah, it's super padded there. It's super padded in the back too, but like I said, it's my first running shoe. Yeah. And the first day that I took them out to train, I broke them in for 6 miles, and dude, they were nice. Yeah. I stopped after 6 miles because my feet were getting very if there obviously was a new shoe, was rubbing at the bottom differently, so I felt like I was getting some blisters, so I stopped and just walked the rest, because I got that feeling where like the bottom of your feet on specific spots are getting really hot, because of how much it's going friction. Like that. So I stopped, because I made the mistake of doing that with my new cleats. I wore them for a good 2 hours in the shoe. Oh, no. And I got a really bad blister on my left heel. Yeah. And it put me out for like a week and a half. Yeah. So I didn't want to do that I didn't want to do that with my Brooks because I had just healed from that blister. I'm like, you know what? I got to be smart about this because at this rate, if I just keep getting out for a week and a half straight every other week, I'm not going to have any training done. Right. But overall, Brooks were really nice. I saw some Hokas there too, but I think I'm a Brooks guy. But I haven't tried Hokas yet.
Hokas are for running? Yeah. I thought they were just more like a comfy shoe to walk around in.
No, they're also for running. Gabby just wears them to work because they're comfortable shoes to walk around with too. But they've got...
Oh, shit.
Because Gabby has coworkers that also wear Brooks.
Okay.
So it's, usually nurses and people who work in hospital setting wear running shoes to work because they're walking around all the time. Yeah. So they don't want to be wearing flat shoes. So the running shoes with a nice...
Well, because they make walking shoes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think Hokas also do walking shoes. Because when you run and when you walk, your foot hits differently, right? There's different pressure points. And they make walking shoes for stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Because, I don't know, it gets really scientific when it comes to running shoes, walking shoes, and, like, all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. But, bro, gets you a nice pair of walking shoes. Ooh. It's like getting that pair of running shoes. It's nice.
I really like my pair of running shoes, not going to lie.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever... I think for running, I've had Asics before.
You've had
Asics?
what?
Asics. It's another... I don't know if they're only running.
Asics or Asis? ASIS?
ASCI.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Asics. I think it's
I
Asics.
think I almost got a pair. At Going, Gone, I almost got one of those pairs.
They're really nice too, but I've never had. Well, I have Brooks now that I wear to work, but I've never had some specifically for running.
Oh, you wear Brooks to work? I didn't know that.
Yeah, just because they're comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, I love. Like, it's great once you get into like the specifics.
Mm-hmm.
Like Adidas, like their running shoes, look more like Adidas and Nike. Like, you know, NMDs are running shoes.
I don't know what NMD is.
Yeah, you do. Look it up. It's like that Adidas shoe that popped off a while back. NMD. But like those are supposed to be running shoes, and when you put them on, the sole is so light, and there's no way you're gonna run in those and not break an ankle or roll an ankle.
Those are running shoes?
Yeah,
Bro, those look like everyday shoes.
that's what I'm saying. But they're classified as running shoes.
Dude, I would never run in these. Just looking at the back heel of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, they look cool. I mean, I think those hit like maybe like 5 years ago. Like, they were super popular.
Yeah.
But they're a running shoe. That's how Adidas classifies them.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at that and you're like, there's no way I'm gonna run in those.
Yeah, because the brands that specifically only make running shoes, the running shoe typically looks like you can just touch it and it rocks like on its own because of the heel to toe it has, or like how it's shaped at the bottom.
Yeah.
But most of them do, at least. But I mean, get the shoe that you prefer. But these do not look like running shoes. I would never wear these. These look like basketball shoes almost, dude.
What? No, they don't, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Bro, basketball shoes are high tops.
These kind of look like high tops, almost.
Bro, that is not a high top. It stops at the ankle.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're running them, no hate. I just wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've been going back to the gym. We went last week we went. I think I went twice with you, right?
This week twice.
Last
Monday
week
and
once.
Wednesday. Last week once.
Yeah, so last week I went Monday, Tuesday. This week I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next week I'm gonna try to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And those are the only days I can really like hit the gym because I work the weekends. But it's been nice. And I feel like it was almost like a much needed break.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a stigma from, because like I've been gymming for a while, but I swear it was like a year off, from a year off from training consistently and from eating, like watching what I'm eating. Like for a whole year I just ate whatever the fuck and it shows. But I've been going back and I've been watching what I eat. I've been intermittent fasting for, I think tomorrow makes it a week that I've been doing that. But in the gym, I almost feel like a newbie.
Yeah.
Like, my muscle memory is still there, but I feel like a newbie. And I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind it because I feel like I'm not afraid to look dumb in the gym anymore. When in the past, I'm like, when I was like at a weird, like half, like I was still gaining fat. Like, I was still like getting fat. But I was still gymming, but I wasn't watching what I was eating, so I was gaining like unnecessary amounts of fat. I was like in this weird limbo of like, I know what I'm doing, but my body doesn't reflect that. Yeah, but now my body resembles as if I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
And I feel like a newbie because we gymmed yesterday together? No, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just really early.
Okay, so then Tuesday when I went, I did, because I did some shoulder work, because, like, rehab work on my shoulders. And I did biceps and triceps. And then, I think that was it. And then, like, some cardio, like, 15 minutes steady state at the end. But I went on the dip machine, the plate loaded one, where you sit down and it's got, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I did that. And, bro, I couldn't figure out the machine.
Wait, no way.
Yeah. I have to relearn the machines, bro.
Bro, you just sit there and push it down.
I know, but the seat was too low. And then, like, the seat was here. And then, like, the pads were too low to where I couldn't get my knees. I couldn't get the pads on my lap. And then when I went to sit down and, like, press on the
Oh, that
on
one.
the dip machine.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about now. I thought you were talking about the cable one.
No, bro. I said plate loader.
Yeah. I'm just realizing that.
Yeah. Like I sat down and I like, cause when I set up, I'll like hold on to it and I'll stand up and I'll like press down on it, and then I just kind of like fall into the seat, right? And when I did that, the fucking the seat was too low compared to my body height. So by the time I got to the bottom, my arms weren't straight anymore. They were like this because
the machine capped out.
Yeah, it capped out. So I had to reset, and I only had 25 pounds on there to like warm up. So, and then I had to reset, and I literally like stood there and like looked at the seat. Yeah. I was like judging. I was like, all right, how do I work this thing? And I kind of remember where handles are, but like I thought the handle was on the side of the seat, but it's on the back.
Yeah.
For that specific one. So I was like going like this, like trying to fucking find it. and it's funny because like in my head, I'm like, dude, I know how to work this, but I just fucking forgot.
Yeah.
And like low key, I feel like some machines I'm gonna have to relearn like that one, how it works.
So now that you're going back into it, what's your mindset compared to how your mindset was before?
I think I just want to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Because I think I beat myself up too much with it last time around, and I just want to have fun with it. Like, obviously, like, I feel like when you lift heavy and you're in the moment, I feel like just naturally there's some aggression that comes out when you lift, but which is fine. But I just want to have fun with it and not take it too seriously to a point to where I'm beating myself up. Like I'm not weighing myself because I don't necessarily see a point, because I'm not going to compete in anything, and I'm more going for how I feel and how I look. So I'm just and I'm taking this like slow. So because before, when I would try to lose weight, I would do it and I'm like, all right, in 3 months I would drop like 50 pounds. And
it's so unhealthy, bro.
Yeah. And then the first like 2 weeks I see weight dropping off, and then my body like then it's like, oh bro, like you're hungry, you know. And then it's just like these intense hunger cues, and like just whatever fucking fucked up I got in my brain when it comes to food takes over, and then I start binge eating again.
Yeah, well, realistically, you're doing it the right way, because you're starting off slow. You start off by going once a week. You've done twice a week. You're doing 3 times a week, and you've been able to handle that. So now go to 4 times a week, and that's probably the max because you work weekends.
Yeah.
So keeping it at 4 times a week and keeping it to where you're not going to the gym and judging yourself because you can't get the amount of reps that you used to or that you want to.
And it's crazy, bro, because like some of the clothes that I would wear before that I felt uncomfortable in because it was like slightly tight, now when I put them on, it's like
it's like a suction cup.
yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to buy more gym clothes because I get in this habit of, oh, I'm just gonna go the next size up for now, but then I stay at that size,
and then you're just gonna say that again.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just go to the gym looking like a stuffed sausage for a while, because eventually it'll drop off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just taking it slow, and then when it comes to like the intermittent fasting part, next week is a week of doing it, and I feel like I'm not beating myself up if I come into like a bump in the road during that, because like I'm still trying to figure out how to do it, you know. So
okay, so do you kind of want to explain it, intermittent fasting?
Yeah. So basically you like limit the time that you're eating. You know, because like in the past, I'd eat breakfast at like, I don't know, between 8 to 10 in the morning, and then throughout the day I'd kind of eat, you know, as I get hungry, and then I think I'd stop eating around like 9 or 10, just depending on the day and when I'm able to get to eat. So then that's like 13, 14 hours of an eating window. So during that time, I'm not, especially these past couple like months to a year, I've just kind of been, all right, I'm hungry, I'll eat a snack. You know, oh, it's time for lunch, but I'll eat, you know. Versus now, I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait to eat until around 12. Well, realistically, from 11:30 to like 12:45 is when I give myself to start eating. And then I'll just go 8 hours from there.
Okay.
So if I start at 11:30, 8 hours later, 7:30. So 7:30, I try to have my last meal.
And before that or after that, is it completely, you're completely eliminating yourself from eating solid foods, or is it like no drinks?
Well, this has 10 calories, and I just had it, but
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because I offered it to you and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot you were doing the intermittent fasting, so I didn't know if you were limiting yourself to not having any of that too before the.
Well, see, because this is where I don't want to be super strict on myself, because technically, and you're being like super like purist about it, any amount of calories breaks your fast. Right? So technically, I just broke my fast because this is 10 calories.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's only 10 calories. You know, that's not a lot of calories at all. So if you're looking at it more of like a practical, pragmatic, and you're not being super hardcore about it, that doesn't necessarily count.
Yeah.
You know, which that's kind of what I'm going for. Like, if I have something, but like the cap is 10. Once I go 15, 20 calories, then I feel like I'm actually like
just cheating on it.
Yeah. So like that was 10, fine, you know, like not a big deal.
Yeah. And I think it's good that you're being not super lenient about it, but you're not getting super strict about it, because like you just explained, when you get super strict on yourself, it's just down to fail.
Yeah, because then I get super like anal about everything, and it doesn't necessarily fit my lifestyle, and I spend so much energy just trying to be anal about it.
Yeah.
And when that energy could just be spent on somewhere else in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you, like, let's say you just broke it and you were super anal about it, now your whole day is fucking ruined.
Yeah, because I'm like,
because
bro,
you had a fucking energy drink in the morning.
yeah, that, or like, because what time is it now?
It is 10:38.
Yeah, and I think I had this around 10. So then that means 6, I would have to stop eating.
Yeah.
And then my head goes, all right, if I'm doing a 16-hour fast and an 8-hour eating window, that means 16 hours from 6, I have to eat again. Because then it's not the perfect 16 to 8 ratio. You see where my head goes? Yeah. I'm like, it's not perfectly 16 to 8.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, some days I'm like, some days probably like a 15, some days probably like a 17. As long as averaging out is as close to the 16 fasting to the 16 to the 8 eating, I'm fine.
And then you said that you were also watching what you eat, right? Because you're not just not eating and then eating a bunch of junk food.
Yeah, I'm not restricting myself to what I'm eating, because like I said, I'm not gonna compete in anything. I just want to be healthy. But to me, being able to enjoy like a Dairy Queen the other day, you know, like, and instead of getting a regular, I got a small. And low-key, maybe next time I'll just do a mini. Because I woke up the next morning like feeling bloated and nasty.
The small's kind of a lot, not gonna lie.
Yeah, dude. So I think next time, honestly, I'll just do a mini. And learn to be, you know what, this is good. I'm fine with the mini. I'm still getting the ice cream that I wanted, and I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. I'm not restricting what I'm eating. I'm just limiting what, like,
the amounts of you do it in.
Yeah, like if it's a healthy thing, whatever, you know, like full force. But if it's an unhealthy thing, I'll still eat it, just a lot less portion sizes.
Yeah.
I'm just watching on portion control, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
That's good.
Yeah. But like I said, it's going to be a long process, which I'm totally fine with.
Yeah. So almost a week in, how are you feeling?
Good. Obviously, I feel like some days are better than others. Like when we went to Torchy's, that day I tried to not eat as much leading up to it, because I knew I don't know how many calories is in it, and I don't know what they're using, and I wanted to fully enjoy it without feeling to my mouth is watering thinking about Torchy's.
Honestly, same. We talked about it on the live, and I'm so hungry, man.
Yeah. But I wanted to go and just enjoy the meal and not be worried about, like, damn, bro, like, I'm getting close, like, I'm feeling gross, you know?
Yeah, you're like, I'm almost above my limit.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's not like I didn't eat, but I just ate a little less. And so when I went into it, I was, like, hungry, like, I was ready to eat. But then I feel like the Dairy Queen kind of put me over the top, because then I woke up the next morning feeling, like, bloated and all nasty.
Gabby and I woke up like that too.
Yeah?
Yeah, we woke up and we're like, dude, my stomach is fucked up.
Yeah, I think if we would have stopped at Torchy's, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
I think it's the Dairy Queen that pushed me over.
Or maybe gotten like a froyo or something.
Yeah. Or maybe just a mini instead of a small.
Mm-hmm.
But in the past, I would have been like, dude, I'm fuck it. I fucked myself up. I'm just gonna start eating at like 10 again and just fucking fuck it, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like in the past you would have just been like you said, fuck it. Like if I can't do it in one day, why? What makes me think that I'm just gonna be able to do this for like months or however long you want to do it?
Yeah, exactly. So instead of them, like, all right, you know what? Fine. Like, I learned from it. I take that more as a learning experience now. So then the next time I go to do something, I'm like, ooh, last time it made me feel bad. Maybe I'll try a mini this time. And if I still get that same bloating feeling, then next time I just won't do it.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm okay with making mistakes and then fixing them. You know, I won't let one off day just derail the whole fucking thing. And I feel like a lot of the reason why that mind shift happened was because I'm off social media on my personal, and I'm not seeing any of my personal stuff.
So, how has that been? Let's talk about your.
Oh, it's been good, dude.
Your social media.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I'm back on through the podcast.
So the reasoning is not just to scroll through social media.
No.
Just because we have like this episode that we're recording right now is Pablo's episode to edit, do all the reels, the thumbnail, and everything. Yeah. So the reasoning he got it was so he doesn't have to send me all the material he's made to post on Instagram. He just signs into the Instagram through the podcast and then posts it on there himself without me doing it.
Yeah. Because that's just the most fair thing to do. And I can get on there and just post something, you know. But sometimes like when I go on there, then I open it up, like it opens up the feed immediately. And sometimes I might see somebody that in the past I compare myself to a lot, and I still have those lingering things. Because I mean, I think I'm only like 2 months in.
2 months is a long time without social media, dude.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm like completely, because you count YouTube. I'll scroll through shorts, but it's all entertainment value. I'm not comparing myself to anybody. It'll be like stupid ass videos that are just entertaining. I'm not doing any of the weird comparative thing that I do in my brain.
Yeah.
But so I'll do that, and I'll post, and then I'll go to share, and then I immediately get off. So on the Instagram app, when I downloaded it, it automatically logged me back into mine. So I turn off notifications for everything, and then I log into the podcast account, and I also turn off all notifications. Like I don't even get like the three on the corner with like the red bubble, and the Instagram app is in a folder, all the way in the back of my pages on my phone.
You know, like, is it like on your last page of your phone?
Yeah.
You know, you can just completely take it off of your page and make it to where you have to search for the Instagram
app.
So like it doesn't show up on your home screen.
I'm gonna do that
because I think a while ago iOS had an update to where you can have the apps, but they don't have to be shown on your home screen.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know how
like when you swipe to the very far end, there's a search bar with all your apps.
Yeah.
You can make it to where it just shows up on there, and you have to search up for it.
I'm gonna do that
instead of having it on your home screen.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I was at school yesterday, and I like double clicked onto like to go back into my account, and then I just quickly went over to my page, like my wall, I guess, and then I already forgot what shit's called, and then I go into my the people I'm following. And I think I unfollow like an extra 100 people that I'm like, nope.
It's like, don't follow. Why am I following you? All that.
Yeah. I went into it with a much more healthy mindset. So then I backed out and I double clicked again to go back into the podcast channel, and I just stayed there. So, but it's been good, dude. Like I feel a lot more clarity, and I'm only 2 months in, and I can only imagine what a couple more months will do, but. I mean, I'll eventually go back just because, but I don't know when that'll be.
Yeah, well, honestly, you don't have to set a time for yourself to go back. If you don't go back to your personal page, you don't go back. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have this feeling of telling yourself that eventually you're going to go back.
Yeah.
You just look at it like, I might go back. Like, it is what it is. Because if you're at a healthy mindset right now, setting that timeline in your head that you might go back kind of sets a timeline of when your healthy mindset will end. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but the goal is to, because the whole reason I want to go back is because I do want to make content, and ultimately that's why that's where I want my revenue to come through.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just need to find what I want to do, how to do it. Because I thought I always go back to gym content, but I don't think that's necessarily my thing. I want something a little bit different, and I don't know what that is yet. But that's the whole reason that I'm gonna go back. But I'm not setting like, all right, by the end of the year I'll be back. You know, it's just whenever
it feels right.
Yeah, whatever feels right. Once I on my own go and shoot stuff and then edit and then be like, all right, this is kind of what I like to do, kind of get that down, and then have a stockpile of videos, so when I do go back, I just kind of
you're like ready to post daily and just consistent content.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's literally like no pressure.
Yeah.
Like at first when I got off, I'm like, oh shit, like bro, people are gonna notice and I'm not gonna respond. People are gonna hate me. But then I'm like, bro, nobody gives a fuck.
Dude, you
know what I mean?
We think a lot about what other people think about us when they're thinking about themselves as much as you're thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
So realistically, no one really cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Much.
Well, that's why and if they do and they're like weird about it, then that means they're going through their own shit.
Yeah, unless like we have like true followers that really want to see us post stuff.
Yeah,
then that I understand.
Right, but I mean, I'm not. When I went off, I mean, I just had like a normie account, you know, like it was just kind of whatever. But it's been good. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, it's helped you a lot mentally, and I feel like it's helped you realize what's important in your life and what's not. So I think it's been a pretty good thing for you.
Yeah, cause like I would just spend hours just scrolling through Instagram, and it wasn't good scrolling either. The whole time I'm like, oh, like I'm just sitting here scrolling, and this person's out here doing shit.
You're like, oh, screw that guy. He just deadlifted 500 pounds. I could do that. You're 16. You deadlift 700 pounds.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah, it's similar, but so now I'm just off of it, and then instead of doing that, I'll have my headphones in, and I'll play a podcast, and then and then just do schoolwork or edit the podcast or actually help around the house and like make sure everything is tidy. Cause bro, having a baby, your house, your living area will go from like clean, looking super nice, vacuum, swept, mopped, all the dishes are put away, all the surfaces are like swept, picked up and stuff, and then literally 6 hours later, everything's trashed.
Oh, shit.
And it's just like, how did this happen? Yeah. So...
Whenever Gabby and I clean, it stays clean for a good couple days. It's kind of nice.
Oh, yeah?
I can't imagine, like, the same day, that night, your house is completely upside down again.
Yeah, it's just crazy because, like with Violet, right? We'll take out a toy for her, and then once she's getting frustrated and you change her diaper and you put her, like, you try to feed her to put her down for a nap, that toy just stays there. So now I'm making a conscious effort to, all right, you're done with the toy, I'm going to put it away. And then I'm going to pick you up and, like, help you out with whatever the fuck you need.
Instead of leaving it there and then going on with your day.
Yeah, because then that's how, before you know it, everything's trashed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've been having fun. And now that summer's coming up, well, I mean, I don't think it's, like, technically summer yet.
No, technically not.
Yeah, but it's creeping up, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, so since summer is just around the corner, one of the things I wanted to talk about or ask you is if you had any specific summer goals that you had or anything you wanted to accomplish throughout the summer.
Like, you talking about like fitness wise?
Anything in general. It's just a very general question.
Well, so I am going to summer school, but I'm hoping even though it'll be busy, I'm hoping to have more free time during the summer than I do now. So what I want to do is I really just want to like get into my camera and see how it works and learn how to make it work. Because I've seen people use that camera that we're using to record now and like take photos and edit them, and they look great. But whenever I try it, it always looks staticky. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong that I can't get my photos out? Is it me or is it the lens? Because if it's the lens, I can rent some out, try some out, and then just end up saving up to get the lens that I want. But I think it's just me, because I've seen people on YouTube take photos with the kit lens, the one that I have now.
Yeah.
And like the photos come out great.
Yeah.
But these are people that have like 20 or 15 years of experience with photography or videography.
Yeah.
So it's just me. I just need to like learn the camera and learn how to use it and learn all the functions and settings and all that. So yeah.
Well, I'm excited because I feel like you'll have a lot of opportunities just because I film at least twice a week. So you can join me whenever you're free. And Mighty Cruz also asked to do her graduation pictures.
Yeah.
So you'll be doing that.
Yeah. Which for that, I want to rent a lens first because I want to use a different lens for her photos.
Okay.
Is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that the lens only allows certain apertures and like shutter speeds. So I want to get one that allows more of a range. So that way maybe I can get more of a vibe that I'm looking for her photos.
So just in general over the summer, you just want to get more knowledgeable about your camera, more comfortable with it?
Yeah, just learn. And I kind of just want to like take it at my own pace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I do want to do photo shoots for like family, just for fun, see how they turn out and stuff. And I want to learn how to make it like my own thing. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I guess that's a goal for the summer. That's like one of the main goals, and also just to have fun.
I feel like you will have a lot more free time because you're taking 2 classes, right?
Technically 4, but 2 in 8 weeks, and then 2 in the other 8 weeks.
Yeah, compared to now where you're taking like
I'm taking 4, but it feels like I'm taking 6.
Yeah, because you're taking 4 throughout a whole semester.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's a project that's due, and it's a whole semester long project. And every 3 weeks, we have like a 25 to 27 page paper due. Jeez. It's not even a paper. It's like, it's a report. It's an analysis, and with that goes a bunch of research, and each one builds upon each other. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's a lot.
it's tough, but I'm blessed with a very, very good team.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but what about you?
I have a lot actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously the marathon, I want to be nice trained to run that.
Yeah.
Because I'm running it the week of July 24th, whichever day is the nicest on that week. But my main one is to be monetized by the end of the summer.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're not far. Literally, if you can just get the people who watch your channel that are unsubscribed to subscribe, bro. If you could do that in one video, you could be monetized by your next video.
Okay, so in perspective,
let them know your frustration.
I was over at Pablo's yesterday because was it yesterday? What are you looking for?
Well, you come over so often.
I was
the
over
days kind of blend together, bro.
I was over at his apartment, and he was showing me the reel that we posted yesterday, and I was showing him my YouTube stats because the video that I edited and posted on Monday, my subscriber reminder for that video was showing everybody what percentage of my viewers are subscribed and what percentage are not.
Yeah.
And it turns out 98.1 of my viewers are not subscribed. That means only 1%, well now 2% of my viewers that watch my videos are subscribed. And I have
235,000 or 200 something thousand.
Yeah, so a month right now, my channel is getting 230,000 views a month. And my subscriber count is like 2,340.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Like 47 actually is the exact number.
Okay.
But if at least we did the math and like if at least 10% of those people were subscribed, I'd have 20K subscribers.
Yeah. And
It's
you need
like,
100,000, but I think if it was like, if 40% of those people were to subscribe, you would have definitely over 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and then with that many extra people comes that much extra watch time.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it would kind of balance itself out. And the next you know, it's like, bam. And the next you know, you'd get a fucking plaque in the mail.
I was so frustrated because you look at my channel on my YouTube Studio app and it says like 2,300 subscribers, but below that it shows your views for the month. And it's like 230,000. I'm like, dude, 230,000 views a month, like that's decent. Like, why aren't my subscribers that high? So I checked the percentage of people not subscribed, and it was literally 1% people that watch my content are subscribed, just 1%.
Yeah.
So now I know I think I know how to make content that people will watch and like. I just need to figure out how to get those people to subscribe. And I found that in the first 5 to 10 seconds to add that subscribe reminder. I'm going to start adding it at the beginning of the video too and at the end. But I did a video where it was a kickerball video that got 10K views.
Yeah.
I added a funny little skit like 10, 15 seconds in about reminding them to subscribe. And that video itself got me, I think, almost 100 subscribers, which I don't know what the percentage on that is, but it got me 100 subscribers. So I'm like, dude, I have to tell people to subscribe because my most viewed long form video is 24,000 views, and it's the one testing the Adidas Predator Edge cleats.
Yeah.
And I looked at the subscribers on that, and it's only like 200. So, and on there, I don't think I mentioned to subscribe at the beginning. It was just at the end.
But if you did.
But if I did, imagine.
You'd probably double it, or at least like 1.5 times.
Yeah, and I also need to figure out how to add subscription reminders in my shorts. Because I get decent amount of views from there too. Like, I average, I think, 1,000 views a short, and I post 4 shorts a day. And if I average like 1 to 5 subscribers per those shorts.
Per short or per 4?
Per short.
So you're getting max 10 or max 20.
Max 20, minimum 4.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out how to get people to actually subscribe. So that's my issue now.
Yeah. Which I feel like it's the better of the issues.
I think so, yeah.
And not, because your issue isn't anymore getting people to watch. Some videos may do better than others, but you can get people to watch because your videos have become more and more entertaining just in your editing style. So I mean, obviously, like, you could always improve, but that part right now is good. So now you just have to get the people to subscribe. I know for me, like, because I never go to my subscriptions page on the YouTube app and scroll through there. I always just go through what's on the home, right? And sometimes I'll be watching videos from this channel, and then I'll happen to look, and the button's still red, the subscribe button. And I'm like, I'm not subscribed to this channel.
But YouTube is still recommending their videos.
Yeah, and I actively look for those videos.
Yeah.
I just never knew I wasn't subscribed because YouTube one random time recommended it to me. I watched it, I liked it, and then it keeps on coming up, and I just keep on liking it.
Yeah.
So, and I think maybe twice ever has somebody ever like recommended that I subscribe, and I'm like, yeah, I'm already subscribed, and I look and I'm not.
You're like, oh shit, I gotta subscribe.
And I subscribe. So I feel like sometimes there may be a similar situation with you, where some people watch your content, and they just because YouTube recommended it, but they just forgot or just don't realize that they're not subscribed.
Yeah. That's why I think it's good to set reminders to subscribe.
Yeah, because then, like me, eventually they'll see it and be like, oh shit, I'm not subscribed, and then hit that button.
Yeah, so that's my summer goal, to be monetized by the end of the summer, which I think it's possible. I think I can do
for
it.
sure, dude. There's no way it's not possible.
Especially, I've been thinking about going 3 videos a week. Especially if I go 3 videos a week, I'm hitting that. I'm hitting that.
Damn right, bro.
I'm passing that threshold. I'm getting monetized.
Nice. Let's go.
Yeah, so I would say that's my main goal over the summer, besides the marathon training and getting fit for that. Other than that, I mean, my life right now just revolves around Gabby, work, and YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to not have to work the weekends, bro.
I bet, dude. You got a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I got a year, and then hopefully my life can revolve around my family, work, and YouTube.
Yeah.
Kind of like you, just a different work schedule.
Yeah.
But
Instead of school.
yeah, dude, because an 8-hour shift, Monday through Friday, that like before I know it, I'm out of there. Because
Yeah.
I've been working 12 hours for the past
Couple years,
yeah,
right?
yeah, literally the past 2.5 years. I've been doing 3 12-hour shifts.
So 8 hour shift, you're like, dude, I get off early today.
Well, even when I go in for overtime on the weekdays and it's 10-hour shifts, I'll do a 10-hour shift, and before I know it, the day's over. And there's just 2 hours less. Now imagine 4 hours less, and I'm only doing 8-hour shifts.
That'd
Bro,
be nice.
cake. I get out of work and I still have my whole day left.
Unless you get hired on by a company that allows you to do like 3/12s. Would you do that instead of working more 8-hour shifts?
Yeah, because that means if I can do 3 12s, and let's say it's
Monday,
like
Tuesday, Wednesday.
yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or it has to be a random 3 throughout the day. As long as I get those in, I don't have school anymore to worry about.
Yeah.
So then all those other days, I'll do the fuck I want, bro.
Yeah, it's excited. I'm excited for you, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited too, but I try not to look at the long-term goal and compare it to where I'm at now.
Okay.
Because then I'm
Baby
like,
steps.
yeah, because then it's like, dude, that's such a long way away. How am I going to get there?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. That's a long-term goal. That's cool. But I'm focusing more on like, you know what? Let me just pick up photography and like look and see, like get into it and see if I can even make something out of it. If not, fuck it. You know?
That's so interesting because I kind of look at it the opposite way. I'm always looking at the long-term goal. Like I set 2023 goals for me for my channel.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at that, but then I'm also, I guess it kind of makes sense. I might be in a similar boat then because I'm also just looking at the small. I'm more hyper focused on the small things that I'm doing to get to the long-term goal.
Yeah.
But the long-term goal is always in the back of my head.
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm learning to do. I still set like a long-term goal, but I'm learning to focus on the short terms and the baby steps. I'm like, I want to go shoot, like do another photo shoot with you, and then that'll be my next like big thing that I want to do. But that big thing is not going to be what gets me to this up here. Eventually, yeah, but that singular thing isn't going to be that.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm learning, like let's say we do a photo shoot and we've done 2, and I've averaged I think about 60 to 70 photos within like 20 minutes. And out of those, I think I can only manage to get like 15 good photos. So I'm all right, bet that's 15 good photos. Next time try to make a little more. Next time try to get 20. You know, like I want to get I want to learn to where the majority of my photos are usable.
Yeah.
Not to where the minority are usable.
So you don't have to like scrap so many of them.
Yeah. But then, well, with that being said, dude, if you guys are watching to this point, thank you so much. Let us know what your summer goals, if you have any, for summer of 2023 are. And appreciate you guys watching, and please be sure to tune in next week.
Don't forget to subscribe.
For the following episode. Subscribe, comment down below, and let us know what your favorite ice cream is.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace.